What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. This brother, Mel Tucker, at Michigan State. Before I get in on him, he has an elaborate resume. He's coached most of his life in the NFL, has even been an NFL interim head coach before. So he's done some great things. He's been a defensive coordinator, all of these things in the football industry, both college and professional, for many years, almost going on 26 years now. I mean, he's been defensive coordinator for Chicago Bears. He's been that for Jacksonville Jaguars, for the Cleveland Browns. He's been the head coach over at Colorado, now Michigan State. For a black coach, and we know how hard it is to do that, he's paid his dues. Shout out to the brother, okay? Unfortunately, he finds himself in a situation where you have a white woman, okay, who has accused him of doing some very interesting things. Her name is Brenda Tracy, all right? Now, he has come out with some statements saying that this was consensual and things like that, but she's coming back with some smoke. I want you to hear this particular clip, and I'm going to come back.
We're continuing our coverage of the suspension of Michigan State University's head football coach. Mel Tucker has released a statement after he was accused of sexually harassing Brenda Tracy, a rape survivor who had been hired by the university to educate athletes and coaches on sexual assault. 13 on your side's Mark Skoll Jr. is in the studio and has more on what Tucker said. Mark.
Nate, we've heard from Brenda Tracy with the USA Today article and Michigan State on Mel Tucker's suspension. Now we have finally heard from Mel Tucker. The suspended Spartans head coach says in the first line of his statement that the allegations of harassment are completely false. He also says no fairness has been shown and that he wants to share everyone the truth. Tucker confirms the late-night intimate phone call did happen between him and Tracy, but says it was consensual and that she even wished him a happy Father's Day 2 months after said phone call. Tucker says, quote, "While I am saddened by Miss Tracy's disclosure of the sensitive nature of this call, let me be perfectly clear. It was an entirely mutual private event between two adults living at opposite ends of the country. She initiated the discussion that night, sent me a provocative picture of the two of us together, suggested what she may look like without clothes, and never once during the 36 minutes did she object in any manner, much less hang up the phone." Tucker goes on to say, "I have been ripped from the team that I love without any meaningful opportunity to tell my side of the story other than this press release. I'm incredibly proud of the outstanding group of men on the team, and my heart aches to be sidelined. I ask everyone to consider carefully the undisputed facts outlined and reserve judgment until the full truth comes out," end quote. Brenda Tracy has responded to Tucker's statement, saying it's more lies and victim blaming she's been dealing with for months. She says, quote, "Coach Tucker has been delaying and trying to stop the investigative process since the beginning. He can't afford to go to a hearing that determines credibility of the participating parties. I believe this statement is his way of getting out of participating in the hearing." Later on, Tracy says, "October 5th and 6th, I will be present for the hearing and make myself available for cross-examination by his attorney, Jennifer Belville. I invite him to do the same," end quotes. So we'll just have to wait until that hearing on October 5th and 6th to hear both sides of this story. In the studio, Mark Skoll Jr., 13 on your side sports.
So now, what is going to happen is, oh my God, what's going to happen is he has to go to this hearing. He needs to go to this hearing, and after this investigation occurs, now keep in mind, the interim president of Michigan State is white. The governor of Michigan is white. Now you got this who is married to a black woman having phone sex with this white chick for 36 minutes. A grape activist, okay? Now, I just want you guys to see that she's challenging, like she wants to be cross-examined. And the thing is, we don't have any tape footage of what happened. There is no audio recording of what happened. I don't know if that can be subpoenaed or anything like that, but that's where we're at, okay? This is where we're at. What am I talking about today? I'm talking about the fact that, bruh, you're about to lose $77 million, even if you didn't do it. Let's just say, for example, you're innocent. Want to know what you're guilty of? You're guilty of being stupid. You are a married man. You are a head coach, one of the few black head coaches of a prestigious Power 5 school, a school that can go to the national championship every year. You give it all away for something you could have went to OnlyFans and did. You could have, bro, look, got your iPhone together. You could have got some cholesterol, some oil. You could have handled that. I would have. Listen, man, the unmitigated gall of some of these brothers right here. How do y'all even get y'allself together like that? I mean, I'm talking about together where you could even be turned on. How can you get turned on to do this shit? Like with a person that is a victim of that, knowing that you got all that money to lose and that person doesn't. Because that person can then say, this person did this to me, and she's going around every university. Bro, just her saying that could put you at risk. Guys, don't be like him. You are not that dumb, okay? If somebody wants to be that dumb, don't mess your money up. When you're in a professional setting, please. And you would think that these guys would learn. You know, I know it happened a few years ago, but you would think that you've seen so many coaches that have messed up their stuff doing stupid shit. Keep your stuff in your pants, man. If you want to tell somebody they got a fat behind or they thick or whatever, you know, go do it somewhere else. And you know you're married. Bruh, get a wig. Go to the Dominican Republic or go to someplace else. Go to another country, all right? Where you can be single or act single and don't embarrass your university. Because you know, let me just say this. You know you don't want your university to know that as a coach, it doesn't look good that you're having phone sex with that lady when you're married. It still makes it look bad. You know you wouldn't do that. And you're a black coach, bruh. Now, the athletic director is black and the assistant coach is black. I mean, that's nice. But you still work for the white school. You still work for a white school. You need to get it together. What is wrong with y'all? I don't understand what's going on with you brothers. I really don't. What do y'all be thinking about? I want to sit here and just, do this and that. And I mean, it's crazy, guys. All right. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. We're out.